Oh, it's already right here. Look at that. Would you look at that? Alright, so I guess we'll just take it from the top. Tanking, not too interested in. Classes and fantasy. The team is putting a lot of focus into improving the fantasy of each class. You see, you really feel different, unique, and caught up in your class's fantasy. I think what they're trying to do is just make every single class feel like incredibly unique again. Maybe it's better if I do this. So, I don't know. Do you guys like the full screen? Is my camera blocking it all? I feel like my camera is kind of blocking it. Fuck it, whatever. Visual animations and sounds for any classes have been improved. Survival, Shadow, Demo, Subtlety, Combat, Discipline are all getting big changes. Survival, I know, is going to be the Melee Hunter spec. Now Shadow is going to use the resource called Insanity. Demonology, I think, is getting a new resource. Subtlety is getting that passive Shadow Dance where every single finisher you use has a 20% chance to just like re-stealth you. Scroll up a bit. Wait, what do you mean scroll up a bit? Here, I'll just do that, I guess. Is that cool? We good with that? We could even make it a little bit bigger. How's that? Good. So combat is getting changed to outlaw. I don't know exactly what outlaw is. It's 100%. I heard it's only 20%. We'll figure it out though. And then discipline, I heard it's gonna just be like a damage healing spec. So people were telling me it's 20% at all times, not per common point. The team was originally going to keep the changes under control, but this ended up being one of those expansions with the most changes to classes after development not going. That's pretty awesome. When we see the beta, players shouldn't look at balance. There hasn't been numbers tuning yet. Give feedback on the play style and the fantasy. Alright, so that's good to know. That's good to know. We shouldn't worry too much about numbers. You know, we shouldn't say this is doing too much damage, that's doing too much damage. We should just feel like... And this is a good idea because I think people were getting too caught up on what felt cool or what felt balanced, and we kind of lost track of what was actually fun. You know what I mean? We lost so much uniqueness over the last few expansions, and I think they're really trying to give it back. So if a few classes are too strong, the team doesn't want to just buff everyone else to the level because the encounters have to be adjusted. Over the years, they tend to do this anyway, which makes older content easier and easier. The power inflation isn't great, so instead of buffing classes to be on the same level, people are going to just get nerfed, I guess. Let's go back a little bit. We already read the talents thing. Basically, they're going to try and make talents much more difficult, give you more choices to pick from and stuff. I'm going to kill myself having to play sub-rogue. Why is that? Oh, playing against one is going to be difficult, I agree. Alright, Death Knights had a lot of balance changes over time. They had unique mechanics like dot snapshotting with Unholy. Those things have gone away, so part of what made Unholy special is gone. Something they're trying now is Festering Wounds. When the Death Knight hits a target, they will apply a debuff, and when they use a different ability, that wound will pop up. You might hit them to apply it 3 or 5 times, or pop 3 of them all at once. I don't really quite understand this. So, you apply a debuff, and when they use a different ability, that wound will pop up. That wound will pop. Interesting. So you apply a debuff, and when you do damage into it, like it explodes and does more damage or something? Yeah, weird. The fantasy of Death Knight pulling corpses from the ground to do their bidding is great, but in the game it doesn't feel like that's when you're playing. So the team wanted to give them a unique mechanic. Talents may give them multiple pets, different pets, stronger pets. Interesting, finally getting a new pet. Frost is still very similar to Live, and Blood's somewhere in the middle. Okay, we don't care about Blood. Alright, Resto and Feral Druids got minor changes. Moonkin is inspired by the current state of the spec, but is now a brand new spec. Alright, we're cool with that, because I think when it pops, it's more burst. Okay. So Moonkin, I think, is good to redesign. The current spec is based on a cycle of moving a bar back and forth on your UI. You're spending your time playing with the UI rather than the game. The moving back on the bar is going away, replaced with abilities that build and spend a resource with different strengths and weaknesses. So it feels like they're just trying to go to this this new resource type deal, this expansion with insanity and things of that nature. It's gonna be interesting to see. It should still hit the Moonkin fantasy, as it's still heavy on dots, has Moonfire, Sunfire, Starfall, and all the unique Moonkin things. Innervate is returning, but not to Resto Druids. Feels bad, man. If they had it, they would want to use it on themselves, which isn't very interesting. Innervate is coming back to Balance Druids as specific utility, so they won't have Stampeding Roar. Weird. Feral Guardian. A powerful single target version of the Mark of Wild is coming back for the Resto Druid cooldown. Interesting. Yo, Pleb League Gaming, 7 months. Thank you so much for that resub. So they're putting a A powerful single target version of Mark of the Wild is coming back for the rest of Druid cooldown. So I guess you're going to have a cooldown, a buff with a cooldown. Not really sure how that's going to work. Rejuvenation and cat form is going away. I kind of like that. Predatory swiftness, whatever. Feral isn't seeing a ton of changes, but they're getting a lot of new talents. Alright. Marksmanship hunters are taking the lone wolf talent on live. So team decided to go ahead and remove the pet in Legion. Wait, you can still be ranged with a pet as Beast Mastery. So you have no pet as Marksman. How is that going to work? Frost and Arcane, minor changes. Alright. Storm, Earth, and Fire is supposed to make Windwalkers really good on 3 targets, even when the targets aren't grouped up. Windwalker single target is a little bit too low. The new Storm, Earth, and Fire is something they're doing to solve how hard it is to use in the current version. I feel like it's not hard to use at all, but maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. Alright, the new Atonement mechanic is very different than the older ones. It's a mix of using damage and healing abilities to mark allies with a buff as you heal them, and then heal those people as you do damage, as you damage enemies with Atonement. So you have to weave both together at all times. I wonder how tricky that's going to be in PvP. You know what I mean? That sounds like it might be very, very difficult. Discipline, maybe one of the more complex healers. Dispriest, endless powered shield spam had to go. It was bad for them and bad for everyone else. I agree with this. I agree with this for sure. Alright. Shadow Priests don't have Flash Heal anymore, but they do have Shadow Men, which is a new spell that is twice as good as Flash Heal in terms of how much it heals for, but over the 10 seconds, or the next 10 seconds, half of that heal fades away. If the target takes damage, it comes off the Shadow Men damage first, so if the target constantly takes damage, it's a really strong heal. What? Alright, hold on. I can't really picture this. Alright, so Shadow Men, let's say you have 100k health. Let's say you have a 200k health pool, and you have 100k health, and Shadow Men heals for 100k. So, you heal yourself to 200k again, and the damage you take immediately gets put off the part of Shadow Men that is supposed to dissipate. Reverse Necro Strike. Interesting. That's really interesting. It's like an absorb. But I guess that's the best way to put it. It's like an absorb that can't be purged. That's really interesting. Huh. Wow. What? Both Shadow and Discipline will have Shadow Mend. That's really interesting. I kind of like the idea of it. A heal that puts up a shield. It is pretty cool because you could almost like, you know, pre-cast that on swaps and stuff. You know, it's not as easy as to press as just like Power Word Shield, but you know, it's a casted thing. I kind of like it. Shadow will also keep Power Word Shield. Good, good. Holy Priest used to have the biggest single heal in the game, and they wanted to move them back in that direction. Chakra is gone. They redesigned the Holy Word Serenity system works. Holy Word Serenity is now the biggest single target heal in the game. It has a substantial cooldown, but will heal roughly half of the target's health bar of the target. Crit would be a full heal. Holy will also have Prayer of Healing, and Discipline will not. I think that's fine. Comet Rogues felt very generic, so the name of the spec has changed to Outlaw. This gives a new direction to the class fantasy, drawing inspiration from movies with different types of outlaws. There's a column of pirate-themed talents, such as cannonball, barrages, and grappling hooks. This team considered getting rid of Killing Spree, but sometimes rough edges are cool. It is now a talent, so you can either take AoE talents. It always ports you back to where you started now. Interesting. Alright, we already read the Shaman one. Huh. I wonder what the cooldown's going to be on that. I guess it's like a big NS. Alright, Demonology has gone really far off track where the core fantasy is. The team looked at Demonology and took some inspiration from what exists today, but mostly started from scratch. Demonology is going to be completely different, which is going to require a lot of iteration and feedback from players. There's no way to enslave Dreadlords permanently, but they have talked about a talent that lets your enslaved demon last longer, or making it permanent, but there are significant balance concerns, obviously. It is much more focused on summoning demons and empowering them. You still use Shadow Bolt as a generator. Hand of Golden as a spender, which drops the meteor, but also summons 1 imp for every soul shard you spend on it, up to 5. Wait, so soul shards are going to be back into Demonology again. Are they going to make soul shards a resource for all specs again? Because right now, Demo Warlocks don't have soul shards, so that's something we need to look into or think about, I guess. There's a rotation ability that summons a pair of new demons, Dreadstalkers. Cool. There's also a new rotational demonic empowerment that will buff your demons to give out, giving them a bloodlust-like buff. Lots of talents that summon demons as well. One makes Curse of Doom summon an imp when it pops. Interesting. Another talent that makes Dreadstalkers, you summon come with imps riding on them. No female Felguard in this expansion. Okay. Fucking A. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Let's try and find the next balance things. God. Is this something I need to, soul shards? Yeah, this is Legion. This is Legion. BM Demo 3s, the new Beast Cleave. Do I care about any of this stuff? Karazhan will be relevant in Legion! The secrets we need to beat the Burning Legion are in Karazhan. Karazhan can be a 5-player dungeon in patch 7.1. I normally don't get excited for old content, but fucking A, did I love Karazhan. I think that would have been one of my favorite expansions of all time. Who's Kara? Who's Kara? I don't really see anything else. Dance Studio. Okay, what? I don't really see anything else in here. Super exciting. Whatever. Artifacts. Okay, I guess we could look into this. Alright, Demon Hunter. Demon Hunters are a dark hero, giving up their soul to fight a threat that most people don't even know exists. Use weapons of the enemy against them. Warglaives, Fell Magic, Sculpted Biceps. You can select your horns, blindfold tattoos, custom skin textures, plus normal customization options. New VO for Demon Hunters. Things like Train Flirt, Silly. Havoc is the melee spec with emphasis on mobility, fight fire with fire. They use more fury generated by ability, somewhat like rage. Okay, that seems to be the theme of this expansion. Demon's Bite generates random amount of fury. That seems sketchy. You know, how much randomness? Like 1 fury to 100 fury, or like 10 to 20 fury. Chaos Strike does not consume fury, but requires you to have some. So I guess this is just your filler or something. Maybe it has a cooldown. Throw Glaive, no fury cost, short cooldown, no minimum range, hits multiple targets. That's your AoE. Blade Dance, talent that might become a skill that tells us nothing. Double Jump, obviously. Glide, pretty cool. Other damaging abilities may not require a target and can be done in the air. Can use them to move outside of combat. Can use them to move outside of combat. Wait, what? I don't really understand. Consume Magic. Interrupt someone and gain a full bar of fury. Whoa! Is that going to be their pummel? Every time you interrupt, you get full resource? Metamorphosis. I guess they took this from Demo. Leap in the air, transform, slam into the ground, stun everyone, get more damage, more fury, 100% life leech, gain defense through offense. Do you guys remember when I said sometimes that Blizzard puts too much into one ability and it ends up becoming too powerful? Leap into the air, transform, slam into the ground. So I guess all it is, it's like, I guess I might be reading too much into this. So let's just read it as stun everyone, gain damage, gain fury, gain life leech. That's still 10-minute cooldown. You could still use that in arena, right? Where do you see the cooldown on it? I mean, you could use a 10-minute cooldown in arena, right? I think the cooldown's 15 minutes that you can't use in arena. Probably not use in arena is too long cooldown. 10-minute cooldown. I don't know if you could use it in arena or not, but if you can't, it probably makes sense. If you can, might want to be looked at. 10-second cooldown, see-through, invisibility, stealth, and walls? What? Holy shit. Dude, Demon Hunters are going to be OP as fucking BGs. Bloodlust is 10 minutes? Yeah, Bloodlust just doesn't work in arena. I feel like it used to be 15 minutes. Maybe it's 10. Arena's 5 minutes? That's not true at all. Because Heart of the Wild's 6 minutes. So, get out logic, bro. Vengeance. Demon Inquisitor. Extracting information from the enemy by using fire and inflicting pain. Also, have picked up some protective spells, maybe Glaives and Parry. Strong defensive cooldown, Metamorphosis, lots of modifications through talents and artifacts. Demon Hunter honestly sounds really fucking cool. Demon Hunter sounds so cool. I can't wait to play the beta, man. I can't wait. Remember that you can use Bloodlust in Arena and Legion? Bullshit, dude. Shut up. You should feel like everything you do is involved with a class, abilities, name, animation. Distinct. Every class and spec should have something unique. That's excellent. Blizzard is understanding. Powering. Your character is powerful. Total control over what you're doing. Use abilities the way you want to use them. I don't know what these are. Like classes. Like what is this? Like what? Death Knight. Runes restricted gameplay. So there's now 6 runes. 1 type. Don't worry about what types are off cooldown anymore. Okay, so I guess just runes are just permanent. You can use whatever ability for whatever rune you want nowadays, I guess. Fury Warrior is controlled by how many charges you have of different things. Using Enraging Blow as much as you want. Use Whirlwind. Don't worry about Meat Cleaver. Okay. Arcane charges are a resource in addition to mana rather than a buff to monitor. Arcane is a strong fantasy that you really didn't feel while playing. The mana management could ruin things. New Mastery increases your maximum mana. I think we already read this. Survival, melee spec with pet side by side. All the old abilities are back and awesome. Raptor Strike, Wing Clip, Counter Attack. All those abilities that got removed from survival, I guess are coming back. That sounds kind of cool. I mean, it sucks to be excited about getting abilities back that you once had, but I think we have to be excited about this, you know? Because this is a step in the right direction. No more pruning. We're now getting our stuff back, and from this expansion, you build. Mongoose Strike, yeah. Okay, I guess we're happy to see that, because originally, survival hunters were supposed to be a melee-based hunter, you know? Look at the Craigasms in chat, dude. Everyone's just, oh, yes. Subtlety, okay, wait, Dispriest. We're a different flavor of holy, but not good enough. Atoma is now core healing mechanic, now heal by dealing damage to enemies. This sounds so difficult to do in Arena. Dispriest might have some niche role where you're playing like a really, really heavy DPS comp and, you know, kind of RMP and stuff like that. Maybe. Also could be used in some weird double healer type setup. Keep that in mind. Almost like where Disc is being used as a DPS but has strong off healing. Alright. Subtlety Rogue had a really cool ninja fantasy. Shadow Dance was pretty cool, but it's now passive. 20% chance to re-enter stealth that doesn't break from damage. Can figure out what you want to do. New openers, combos, finishers, repeat. Alright. So it doesn't say 20%. It doesn't say 20% per combo point from what I understand. And originally I read this and I'm like, oh my god, is Blizzard fucking retarded? Are they losing their mind? Like, what is wrong with them? But I thought it was a 100% chance. And now that I think about it, you know, think about the things we complain about. We complain about, the interviewer said 20% per point. Okay, well, either way. If it's a 20% chance, I think I'm okay with that. If it's 20% per point, I think that's going to be really ridiculous. For now, let's just make the argument that they're removing a cooldown that is really, really strong and making it a passive. So you're increasing passive damage, and you're getting rid of a really, really strong cooldown. In a world without subterfuge, something like this might be okay, but I still think it's going to be really, really frustrating fighting a rogue with him just like re-stealthing all the time, like over and over and over again. So I think it's going to be really, really difficult to fight rogues, you know, like, alright, I'm casting a sheep on this guy. Oh, he just avist my healer, he's stealthed. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to try and figure this guy. Oh, he just slice and diced. He's in stealth again. And now I'm cheap shot it. Like, I think it might get really frustrating, but I'm going to try and be a little bit optimistic about this. Shadow Strike. Teleport to a target. Do ambush. Level damage opener. What does that mean? The leveling damage opener. Honor Among Thieves is gone. I think that's good because you just get combo points for no reason. Demonology should be about summoning demons, not becoming one. More new minions. Buff them and send them out to attack. Metamorphosis is for demon hunters. Alright, Guardian Druid should be a giant bear. Not dodging. Now about increased health, armor, and survivability. This, honestly, I think Blizzard really, really is trying to absolutely nail the fantasy of the character, you know? If you're a fucking big-ass druid, you're not supposed to be dodging these attacks. You're a fat fucking bear, dude. You eat that shit for breakfast. Nah, dude, I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, because I can only play for like another 40 minutes. Like, I'm just gonna chill off. Or chill out. Alright, Shadow Priest was poor cousins of Affliction Warlock. Tapping into the void, insanity, no more mana or shadow orbs, going more insane, grow tentacles, transform into void forms. Whoa! Makes you more powerful, and the longer you stay there, can only stay there for so long. Insanity drains away. Keep generating as much as you can. That sounds fucking badass, man. That sounds fucking badass. Holy shit. Talents will have less theme rows, more meaningful choices, more specific talents, hundreds of new talents. Awesome, man. Fucking A, dude. It sounds good. Feels good, man. So I guess this is Death Knight two-handers. I like them a lot. I think this one right here is my favorite. I think it looks badass. I think this is the Death Knight one-handers. I also like them. This one's probably my favorite right here to the left. This looks like hunter bows. These might be glaives, actually. I can't tell if this is a bow or a glaive. My guess is it's a bow. They look pretty cool. Oh, those were one-handers? Oh, fucking A. This looks like a, what is this? This looks like a warlock staff to me. I like it. Dude, this, honestly, I think these, like, fucking little, scepters, or scythes, I guess, is what they're called. Oh, those are glaives. This is a glaive. This looks like a bow. Okay, so these are glaives, and these are bows. So if these are the Demon Hunter glaives, oh, this is a boomkin staff? 1 second. Druid staff? Alright. I'm just guessing. I like these glaives. I like this red one the most. I think this fire one's also badass. Okay, I fuck with it. The hunter stuff, I think this is hunter shit, right? I kind of like this eagle one the most. So this is, if this is Moonkin, I think this one right here is fucking badass. This would be... What is this? What is this? Is this the warlock one? Perma-find weakness? Yeah, find weakness is gonna have to be looked at. That's a mace? This is a mace? Resto druid. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, guns, obviously, for hunter. I kinda like this one. The 450, the 420 no scope. What is this for? What is this for? Is this for, like, survival one-handers or something? BM hunters? The swords? Chuck used this. Artifact weapons. A weapon with many forms. Okay. Yeah, we could use this. Alright, so this is Affliction Warlocks. Wow, I want this to be bigger. Love me like you do. Alright, I think I like this one to the far left the most. Actually, this one's pretty cool too. I like the Warlock ones. I like them. This has got to be Priest. Oh, Arcane Mage. Oh, man. Alright, I fuck with the Arcane Mage. Staves. Assassination Rogue. I like them. I like them a lot. I actually like all of them quite a bit. Move cam. Yeah, I'll just do this for now. Alright, we got Balanced Druid. Okay, I like this one the most, like I said. Beast Mastery Hunters. I like this one. Right here. That's my boy. Okay, Brewmaster. Honestly, even these staves look pretty fucking cool. I think I like this blue one the most. I think it's going to reflect your transmog a little bit, which one you pick. Destruction Warlock. Dude, they are really trying with these staves. I like this. I like these. I wonder if I'm going to find one I don't really like. So far, Dispriest seems like the most underwhelming, but I think this book staff is actually pretty cool. But I think there's one like that. Can't see? Wait, what? We can't see mouse? Oh, you can't see my mouse now? That's weird. Whatever. I normally have a cursor, right? When I do this? Yeah, what the fuck? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm sorry. I like the middle one the most. Elemental Shaman's getting a fucking fist weapon? I would have guessed this was enhancement for sure. What? I don't know if I'm really fucking with it. I mean, I think this one's a pretty cool design. But I don't know if I like it for Whoa. This is a badass fucking hammer, dude. MC Hammer time. This is the OG Doom hammer. I'm gonna be honest. Thrall, you need to step your fucking game up, bro. This thing is hideous, man. Alright, I like this middle hammer a lot. Holy shit. That thing is fucking gorgeous. Wait, that's not it? What the fuck, man? You guys give me... Wait, is there a next post? Hold on. Okay, what the... You guys gave me fucking one that's not even complete, you idiots. Can someone link me all of them? Wait, someone link it to me from the WoW site. There's more? I pressed more images. Oh, load more images? Fucking motherfucker. Alright, someone link this shit to me again. I closed it. Guys, come on, man. Love me! Love me, damn it! Alright, you know what? Stop fucking fail fishing in chat and link the fucking imager again. You fuck boys. Guys, come on, man. Stop hating, bro. Alright, you know what? Let me show you how to fucking load up an imager here. Let me fucking show you how to do this. Where's load more? Boom. I knew that was there. I told you guys. Alright, Fire Mage Sword. I like it. Normally, caster DPS classes don't have a sword. I like it. I like it a lot. This one looks like Fellfire. I don't know what the fuck this one on the right was. The one in the middle is pretty cool. I like them. I fuck with it. Death Knight Frost. I can't tell if these are two-handers or one-handers, but I like them a lot, like I already said. Frost Mage. Wow. This fucking blue staff, one over from the middle to the right, is actually so fucking sick. Holy shit. I might level a mage just to have that staff on my character. That is fucking... Oh my god. That is... Can I get some Craigasms in the chat, man? What the fuck? That thing is beautiful. Well done. Well fucking done, man. Fury Warriors. Okay. They're alright. I mean, they're pretty good, but I feel like for example, if these weapons came out for the season for Fury Warriors, I'd be like awesome. But like compared to some of the other stuff, I feel like it's a little underwhelming. You know? They're good though. They're good. All right, Demon Hunters. I fuck with these glaives for sure. I like the first one. I like the middle one. I like the fiery one. They're pretty fucking badass. And honestly, this purple one with fucking horns is pretty sick. Holy Paladins. Holy Paladins is a little underwhelming too. You know, when you see these weapons, you just want to be like, oh my god, I want to use that for the rest of my life. You know, maybe this second one to the left for the Holy Paladins is kind of cool. But I'm not a huge fan of the Holy Paladin one. I'm not a huge fan. Holy Priest. I like the furthest one to the right, the purple one. I feel like that looks like the most badass. Actually, the one next to that one is pretty cool, and I think the bigger blue one is pretty cool. You really liked them? Really? I don't like the Holy Paladins too much. Alright, Marksman Hunters. I like the bows. I like just about all of them. They're pretty cool. They are pretty cool. Mistweaver Monks. Wait, I thought we looked at Mistweaver Monks already. Hold on a second. Wait, what? Hold on a second. What were those staffs that we looked at for monks already? These ones. Oh, this is Brewmaster? Brewmaster is going to use staves? What the fuck? Okay. Mistweaver Monks. I like the Shaw one. Oh, these are like all the fucking... the dudes. This little middle guy is that fucking dragon. This is the crane. That's the Shaw. Is Zwen in here anywhere? Zuin? Okay, I like the Mistweaver ones. Wait, why are you guys fucking fail fishing? What the fuck? Always use staffs? Really? Oh, fuck. I thought they used fucking like swords and shit. I don't fucking know, dude. Alright, Combat Rogue for Outlaw. So I think these weapons are supposed to look like more piratey. And that's what this one fucking sword, this little skinny sword, I guess is supposed to do, or look like. Alright, so these are supposed to be like piratey looking swords. I think this black one's actually fucking sick. And I'm also going to call racist that the black one's the biggest one of the bunch. You know what I'm saying? Fucking racist! Alright, Zuin is Windwalker, not Brewmaster. I was talking about Mistweaver, but yeah. Okay, whatever. Paladin Shields. Oh wow, there's going to be a shield. Okay. These shields do look pretty good. These shields do look pretty good. I hope they're big though. Like I as a person that wears shields, I like a nice big shield. You know what I mean? Makes you feel more protected. Prot Warrior. Okay, so the shields are pretty fucking cool. Or you know what? These two shields to the right are pretty cool. But I feel like the Prot Warrior weapons are actually so generic, and there's no difference. It's the same weapon with a different color. Like, you know, I think these two on the right are actually still pretty good looking, like the sword and shield combination. Yo, Azura LOL, thank you so much for the 6-month resub, man. I mean, I think the combination of the two look pretty good, But to me, it looks like the one-handed sword looks a little small, and there's no difference between the weapons. You know, so that kind of is disappointing. They're very generic looking weapons. Resto Druids, we already looked at these. I think these are pretty fucking badass. I like them a lot for Resto Druids. Resto Shamans, I'm not a big fan. I think the one I like the most is the second one to the right, or the second one from the right, with the blue orb with like the half fucking totem looking thing. That's the one I like the most. What do you guys like the most? I don't really like the blue testicle with fucking spikes. I really like them. I only really like one. The totem one's cool. Is that the one I was talking about? Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. But it feels like I'm only gonna have one option. The most right? The most right one's okay. I don't think I like it too much. It looks too big and bulky. The middle one had a cool design, but maybe I'm just not feeling the colors. Like, I feel like this greeny type color is more like a Resto Druid type color, you know? I don't really think of, like, this green color when I think of shamans, you know? And I think that's why I'm attracted to the bluer ones. But, like, there's a tier for Resto Druid that literally matches that tone of green perfectly. So I feel like the color scheme for these just might not fit amazing. You can change the colors. Oh, in that case, maybe I'll actually like them more. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Holy motherfuck, dude. Paladins are getting it so well. I would literally fucking chop off my left testicle to fucking just wield one of these swords right now. Like, I would just give it to Blizzard. They could fucking put it in a trophy case, hang it on their wall. I don't care. I would fuck one of these weapons. Yo, Mike Ross 44. Yo, thank you for that fucking sub, man. I appreciate it, bro. You can customize yours however you want. Dude, the Paladin ones, you could just tell the person who just, like, picked apart this Ashbringer to make all these versions of it just did such a good job. Like, I think this is just so well done. What are those? It would have been funnier if we were on, like, the shitty one. God, dude. Fucking Blizzard, man. Alright, what do we got? Shadow Priest Daggers. I feel like this is a little... I mean, actually, you know what? I really like the Shaw one, the purpley one, second to the right. They're all actually pretty good. I think the the first four are kind of just like... I don't know. I do like them. I do like them. I guess the smaller the weapon... the smaller the weapon is, the harder it is to feel like super unique. You guys really don't like them? I feel like they actually look pretty cool, but I'm just not 100% sure. I kind of like them. They'll have an offhand too. That's a good point. I do kind of like them. I think I like this greenish one all the way to the right the most because we've never seen a weapon like that before. You know, that looks really interesting. Interesting. Subtlety Rogue, kind of underwhelming. Pretty underwhelming, the Subtlety Rogue. I like these Shadow Priest daggers more than I like these Subtlety Rogue daggers. Huh. Well, it's a shame. Survival Hunter. These are the melee spears. Are you going to throw spears at people? The spears do look pretty cool. I think I like this middle one the most, like with this fucking wolf in the front. Like, that's pretty fucking cool, that wolf right there. I think they did a pretty good job there. Alright, Death Knight Unholy. I already said I like these weapons. We looked at these. These are pretty good. Shamans are getting a matching shield. Do we get to see that anywhere? 10 out of 10 subtlety. You guys really like the subtlety? Throw spears equals melee. I don't fucking know, dude. Whatever. And then Windwalker monks. Oh god, dude. These first two are just so gross. The third and fourth one, I like the fourth one the most. You know, fucking Wolverine that shit. But the first two just look so bad. They even look so bad that like it looks like it's almost like not even finished. You know, it doesn't look like, it looks like it's at a different tone than all the other ones. You missed Druid? Did I skip over it? I mean, I don't remember skipping anything. Maybe they're not here. I mean, this is just an imager. Someone could have linked me the WoW website, right? Someone just linked me the WoW website one. Where's the Feral and Demo? Yeah, someone link me WoW website, please. What are those? What are those? Ferals have daggers. Yeah, I saw that, man. Go to WoW website for complete list. Yeah, can someone link that shit to me? The WoW website one? Ah, fuck. I think this is it, right? Hold on. Fucking A, dude. It's just... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what did we miss? Someone said we missed druids. We missed druids. One thing I don't like about this is it doesn't show all the options, you know? It only shows a few of the options. This is a badass looking bear. That is fucking cool. That is fucking cool. That's cool. That's a pretty sick looking cat too. So, ferals get daggers. The rest of druids get the scythe. Oh, the balanced druids get the scythe. And restoration druids get the staff. Oh, and I guess guardian druids get the claws. Okay. That's a cool looking bear, man. I'd be afraid of that thing in arena. So what else do we miss? Warlocks. So the demonology thing I think I saw before. Yeah, it's just a skull. Before the Ardar, I don't know what the fuck that is, served the Titan Sargeras. One of the greatest leaders, Thale Kel, had one unprecedented skill with summoning and binding magics. Driven by ambition, he reached into the void and he answered with knowledge of dark creatures unlike any of the Eridar had seen before. His audacious power grab infuriated the demon Lord Archimond, who struck him down, then had a skull. It says gilded and placed on display as a warning. Today, the Dread Lord, I don't know who the fuck this is, uses it to enhance his ability to summon and command demons. Demon army for Legion. I'm just trying to figure out what this skull does. So it helps him enhance his ability to summon and command demons. I personally don't think this is that cool. Does anyone think this is that cool? You can see the shaman shield? Oh, okay, I'll take a look at that. Take a look at that. Does anyone think this is cool? Want to buy Shadow Dance in Legion. Sorry, bro. It'd be cool if it shot laser beams out of the eyes or something. Huh. It feels weird that you don't have a weapon and you always have a floating skull in front of you at all times. It's unique and cool. It is unique. I will give you that. I will give you that. I guess it depends. Like, if it just floats there and doesn't do anything, I feel like it needs some like animations or something. Alright. Why not a flying dildo? You know what? I wish I had one of those. And then let's just take a look at the shield for shamans. For shamans. Oh, that's elemental. That's a pretty cool looking shield. Oh, it's kind of cool. You could switch it up. I don't really like it, but that fire hammer is actually a lot cooler than I originally thought it was. Okay. So can you change the shield? So it actually shows you different options. This is one of the ones that we thought looked pretty decent. This shield, I kind of like that it's like constantly flowing. Like there's like a water flow going on in there. Arms warrior? Alright, relax, motherfuckers. Jesus, you guys don't need to boss me around. Alright, arms warriors, arms warriors. Wow. Wow, that is a badass looking weapon right there. That's a cool looking fucking weapon right there. I don't really like this one. I'm not a huge fan of that one. I think that one looks really goofy. But I think this one looks really cool. I think that one looks really cool. Fury Warriors I think we already seen, right? And the Prot Warrior shield, or shield and weapon. The shields look pretty decent. The weapon looks underwhelming, in my opinion. I like this weapon right here. This weapon, I think that's a fucking badass sword, dude. It kind of reminds me of like 60 swords. Looks so small. Really? I think it looks plenty big. All right, we missing anything? Oh, I feel like we didn't see any of these. This must be the tank one. These are pretty cool. Okay. Look at the horns on them. Nice touch. Priest, I think we looked at Priest, didn't we? Blood decay? I don't think we looked at blood decays. We'll take a look at Death Knights for blood. Unholy Frost Blood. This kind of looks, I feel like we've seen a weapon like this before. But they do look cool. I just feel like we've had something like this before. I do like them. Man, Blizzard put a lot of time into making these weapons. You could tell. Like, they're just so... I think a lot of them are just so well done. Ret Paladin? We've seen Ret Paladin. We've seen Ret Paladin. Holy Pally Shield? Okay, true. We can take a look at that. Maybe Shadowmourne? Hold on a second. This is a real... Holy shit, this hammer's so big. Look how big this thing is. And you're holding a book. What? You're not holding a shield? Wait, that can't be right. There's no way. Is that book going to give armor? Because there's no way they can allow Holy Paladins not to use a shield in PvP. They have a Libram. Yeah, what the fuck? Left-handed, too. That is weird. It's weird you noticed that. What is going on? I'm salty as fuck and I'm a fucking shield? Yeah, get Librammed, idiots. I'd be so pissed. Do you remember when shamans used to have to use like totems as their relic or whatever? No shield. Are they gonna use are they gonna lose armor? Offhand isn't real, it's cosmetic. Okay. So you gain armor. Anyway. Alright. I think we looked at just about all of them. I think I'm actually probably gonna have to take off here. Said I had to go at 8 o'clock, but fuck. I'm so stoked for Legion, man. You guys have absolutely no idea. Like, it's just going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I have so much faith in this expansion. Just seeing what we've seen now, it feels like there's been more effort put into Legion than any other expansion that's come out since, like, Wrath of the Lich King. Just with what we've seen, just a tiny little speck. And it feels like this expansion already has so much more to offer than any other expansion. Just like WoD? I don't think so, man. 4,300 viewers, what the fuck? Why are you guys watching me? Just kidding. Fucking love you.